Good morning, ladies, and happy Wednesday. Rise on up. It is the start of a brand new day. Hopefully this message finds you well. Let's get to moving. You're halfway through, for some of you, your first school week. You're doing great. Still love seeing the pictures. Love that we're all falling back into some type of routine, and that means fall will be coming near. Very busy day last night. I was working probably for a while in prayer service and all that stuff, so it's all good. It's gonna be a great day. Heading into the office, we're gonna fill our souls, fill our hearts. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, it's our last one for today. Verse 1 goes like this. Remember now your Creator in the days of your youth, before the difficult days come, and the years draw near when you say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun and the light, the moon and the stars are not darkened, and the clouds do not return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house tremble, and the strong men bow down, when the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look through the windows grow dim. When the doors are shut in the streets and the sound of the grinding is low, when one rises up at the sound of a bird and all the daughters of music are brought low. Also they are afraid of height and of terrors in the way. When the almond trees blossom, the grasshopper is a burden and desire fails. For man goes to his eternal home and the mourners go about the streets. Verse 6, remember your Creator before the silver cord is loosed, or the golden bowl is broken, or the pitcher shattered in the fountain, or the wheel broken at the well. Then the dust will return to earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher, all is vanity. Verse 9, and moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yes, he pondered and sought out and set in order many proverbs. The preacher sought to find acceptable words, and what was written was upright, words of truth. The words of the wise are like goads, and the words of scholars are like well-driven nails, given by one shepherd. And further, my son, be admonished by these. Of making many books there is no end, and much study is wearisome to the flesh. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, for God and keep his commandments, for this is man's all. Last verse 14, for God will bring every work into judgment, including every secret thing, whether good or evil. Some context behind chapter 12. Remember your Creator so that you can live a fruitful life of obedience to him. The difficult, references evil, days in verse 1 may refer to the times of trouble or to the infirmities of old age. A series of metaphors is used to describe the characteristics of old age, as the winter season of life is a time of darkness. The keepers of the house represent arms, the strong men suggest the legs, the grinders are the teeth, and the windows represent the eyes. The doors may represent the lips or the ears, and daughters of music must be a reference to singing women. The singing women may no longer move him, or perhaps he could no longer hear them clearly. The verse could also suggest that the aged man described was unable to sing, uttering only a dreary moaning noise. Fear often accompanies old age. The almond trees' blossoms refer to the elderly individual's white hair. The internal home is the grave, indicating the finality of death. The reference to mourners indicates a funeral. And there are 4 references to death, all symbolizing life poured out and ended in death. At death, the body returns to dust from which it came, and the spirit of breath returns to God who gave it. And that is it, ladies. That's it for Ecclesiastes. We'll be hopping on Song of Solomon, but so fitting to fit, because in a world where vanity is definitely at an all-time high, such an all-time high, guard your mind, guard your eyes, guard your soul, because ultimately, not everybody is as blessed to get old, right? We all can be young, but are we as blessed to get old? So don't get me wrong, I had a period of time of my life, probably mid-30s, when I hit 35-ish. I was like, and more white hairs were coming out. I was like, okay. I don't like it. I don't like getting older, but at the end of the day, I had to embrace it because it's part of life. Right, so either I'm going to embrace it and love what God gave me and who I am and what it is that I am here for, or I can plaster a whole bunch of stuff with alter my body, change my face, all the things that you think might feel pretty, but ultimately you're beautiful just the way you are. God created you to be beautiful just the way you are. Sometimes it takes us a while to see it ourselves, and it's okay. Been there. It takes us all a while to get there. But praying for anybody out there, you're loved as you are. Don't put any more toxic into yourselves. And yeah, be the daughter of the Most High. that he's called you to be, because he sees you as beautifully and wonderfully made. So, to a great day ahead. Appreciate you joining. We'll talk soon. Encouraged.